Wonderful, glorious love. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. Y'all, be blessed. Happy birthday, Brother John. Happy birthday, Keith. Happy birthday, all who's out there for you. Love y'all. Be blessed. Be blessed. Be blessed.
It's crazy, Pastor. It's Judah's birthday in 2 days. That's crazy. My birthday on the 9th, man. Fair use copyright, fair use copyright. You might hear some music in the background. It's the kids with that music on. I don't listen to all that bull crap. Only music I listen to is Hezekiah, Eshawn Burgundy, John Boy, Beloved Dawood, and a whole host of other Hebrew Israelite artists. I don't want to hear that world bull crap. That's where they pumping all the bull crap at. And that they hear you and they thinking that's what you listen to, that's what continues to bullshit. No, I don't listen to that shit. Them niggas gay and they trying to turn your kids gay. Your kids gonna be gay if you don't pay attention to what they listen to. I'll be listening to some of these TV shows and I'm like, what the hell they teaching? What? Turn that goddamn TV off. They looking at me like, what the hell? Turn that shit off. TV done got bucked loud, y'all. You better watch the shit your kids be watching. Y'all want to stick your kids in front of a fucking TV and just leave them there like, oh, they watching TV. That's their favorite program. Their favorite program got implications that you might not agree with. Lifestyles that you might not agree with. Hell no. Then you're going to have some, I already know, you're going to have some black people. Oh, you need to just shut up. That's they, yeah, but that ain't what God created. So I don't want to hear all that. And I'm a man. You can't just tell me that. We're gonna operate. We're gonna come to a consensus that God's law is what's gonna order our steps. Y'all ain't gonna respect man's law. Everything the Most High created in you is gonna rebel against it. That's how they got this nation. But that ain't what I came out here to talk about. There's certain breaches. You know how we soldiers. Some of us got that act like a soldier, you know. We focused on our nation and the people and looking at where the breaches are, where the low spots, you know, where we fall short. How can we get better results? But it begins with coming together no matter what. You gotta come together as like-minded people because those that's in power over that system, I don't look at that as no damn power over us. It's just some of us just choose to keep looking to them like we don't fucking get it. We don't understand. They're wicked ass people. And that system is not a godly system. So stop looking to it thinking you're gonna get the results that you read about in the Bible from dealing with the world. Yeah, to the European. Boy, don't take that long to put that in there. Close that refrigerator. What's your problem? What's wrong with you? Maybe stuck on something. We're gonna unstick you today. Put it in there, close the fridge, man. You wanna hang out. But you don't need to leave that door open that long. You tweaking, y'all. I don't know why we don't pay attention to what we be doing. And our children we just stick them in front of a TV or something and just let them go. Hell no, you gotta have control over all situations. You can't control them, but you wanna have things lined up for them to get involved in. Keep them busy. Because they'll be into all kind of shit. And you sitting there on the damn phone, mad that the world ain't paying attention to nothing pertinent to making sure everybody's secure. As soon as you mention that to these people, they go crazy. Like, what the fuck? I thought the yellow bus been retired. Y'all done graduated now. We grown. Y'all still on yellow bus mode? You gotta step it up. Knowledge is everywhere. All this new information out here. tap you into a better way of doing things, man. It ain't nothing personal, it ain't prejudice. Although there's some prejudice ass actors out here. You gotta be 100, keep it a buck. You got a lot of prejudice, but then what kills me is how we stay looking to them same systems and thinking if we get in there, it's gonna change. Fuck out of here, man. You gotta wake up. Shit. Pretty much, if you don't have no activity, throw that shit away. I say the same thing. I ain't got time for hobbies. I'm more hands on because you know better. You being taught better. You being showed better. All that talking hollering, no. Whoops, mags. You gonna get what I'm saying. You gonna get your ass popped. But I can't be popping on other people's children. You know what I'm saying? Because people take it real offensive if you was to discipline their kids. But that's on you. You gonna get your ass popped. I don't play them games. Hey, I ain't that nigga. You know that sign, nigga. You can just stick around and just do this. No, your child acting up, I might pop the shit out of them. Real talk. They should have some order before you send them out. Y'all be so quick to run y'all ass around the world. Sit your ass down. You know you got kids now. And I hear a lot of y'all, I can't go nowhere, I can't ride the bus. What the fuck? My mama rode the bus every day with 3 of us, 3 boys. What's wrong? Who raised y'all? Where y'all get that from? That shit a cop out. I can't catch the bus. I can't do this. That's bullshit. You get your ass on the bus and get it cooking. It's just when them brothers on the bus or whoever acting up, you gotta learn how to assert yourself. You gotta learn how to defend yourself. You know, all that. I can't go nowhere. I've always been on my children about that. Especially my son. I can't go here. Well, who the hell told you that? Let's go ride down. Let's go check their temperature. Hey, what the fuck you mean I can't go here and go there? I know how the streets are. Don't be ignorant. And if I'm not, you know what I'm saying? My son very well know. If I'm not around, don't be trying to. It's only so far you can go if you not establish yourself on that type level. But yet, don't be afraid to speak the truth to these niggas. I don't care who it is. Don't let your brothers, excuse me, because they not. There's no anybody. These your brothers. These my brothers and sisters. They could be wayward and they don't have knowledge of stuff. You hear the shit in the background now. It's the shit they listening to. They ain't got time to talk about what you need to do to correct something. Hell no. It's give and go. Anybody focused on that, they ready to go. You talking too much. They don't want to hear that shit. That's old. Yeah. What up, man? You trying to hang back out in the jungle again? Yeah. You want your chair so you can get up here and wash dishes with me, man? You want the chair? Yeah, you want your chair so you can hang out? Alright, come on. You ready to roll? You be just hanging with the OG. You hang with the OG, we be kicking. We be kicking it, man. I'm still washing dishes and you still trying to get your fingers wet. You excited, you gotta let your sleeves up, because if your hands, your sleeves get wet, your mama gonna be looking like, who the hell got you all soaking wet? You finna wash, man? That shit hot. Hold on, let me make it cool for you. It's hot, man. You ain't here washing dishes with me? Look at you. You make me have to put you on camera here. What the big boy in there doing? No, you can't use that, killer. I'm using that. And that'll keep your hands clean. You just gotta watch. I'm gonna do the work. You watch. So when you at home, your mama get to wash the dishes, you can hang out and listen to the tea with her. She gonna be like, you grab, boy, you wanna play in the water. She gonna be like, you grab a rack and wash the dishes. No, you can't just have your hands all in the water. Your clothes gonna get wet, G. Can't let your clothes get wet. And they got that stupid AC on. I don't want you catching no. No, you ready? I see. You ready to work, man. Look at you all effed up to work. You so smart. You ready to work, man? Come here. You ready to work, man? I see you ready to work, man. You ain't just so I ain't just here to be looking at you, old man. I came to go to work, man. What you doing? I done rolled my sleeves up, ready to go to work. You playing them games? Give me that scrub pad. I done washed all the hot pots. I use the scrub pad for the skillets and the pots. Well, the skillets. I don't use it for the pots. Then I got the rag for the bowls and spoons and stuff. Then we got another rag to clean the sink area. Man, you trying to work? So you talking? I came here to work with you, man. You playing games. But yeah, this rag is for the dishes. So I'm gonna wash it out for him. I don't want to just live. Trying to get back on your table so you can get to the water. Look at you. You trying to get to that water. You like playing in the water, man. You better not get that water on your clothes. I'm telling you, your mama gonna be going crazy. You ain't gonna be able to come hang out in the kitchen, man. I know you excited. Yeah. You got something new to play with. That's it, man. Come on. Put them hands in there. Try them hands off. That's for your hands. That ain't for that. You a nugget here. Stop. No. Come on. That's it, man. I know. That's it. That's how you wash the dishes, man. Now we gotta put this stuff up. That's how you wash dishes, man. You ready to do some more, huh? Say what up. No, we can't put you back up. No, move your fingers. Say hello. Come here. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. You ready to do the spins, man? Hello, how y'all doing? What you trying to get some Wawa? You gonna get you a Wawa, man? Come on, man. You done wash the dishes now. We gotta go in here and chill out now. Stand up. You gotta stand up, man. Come here. Grandma calling you. So I'll just wash the dishes. You tripping. Alright, you was the superstar. You had your 5 minutes. You can wash dishes. What you on now, man? He got to get into something. I need to wipe this off. Wash this area off. He into everything. He got energy. But a lot of y'all need to sit the hell down. You know what I'm saying? You're moving around too damn much and ain't got nothing to do. You ain't moving to get to no money, talking about some fucking party. And that be killing me, talking about some, well, I gotta get out. You gotta get out. Okay, you and everybody can roll with you when you get out. What the hell? Get used to promoting and investing in our own. We sending them everywhere. Ain't nobody pointing to our children like that. Not even when they come amongst their own, man. They gonna sit your ass in front of a TV and you just gonna be there. Then you don't know what the hell might be going on. You want your child to have some growth and development, some activities. You want activities. You don't want nobody on no damn phone. Y'all killing me. Y'all ain't got AI now. They AI, man. They don't even pay us no attention. I gotta clean this up. Yeah, they AI, man. They don't pay no attention. They ain't thinking about you, man. They put you on pause. You gonna keep opening that cabinet. Them fingers gonna get ooh-wee. You gonna say I ain't tell you, man. I told you. I shared with you an hour ago. I did it when I was your size, man. That's how I know. You gotta talk to them with some, like they got sense. Don't be talking to the children like they, oh, come here, do. All that baby, yeah, we do the baby talk, but children smart as hell. I be asking them questions and their response be dead on. It don't have to be words. It be their action. I'm like, yeah, children smart. Don't send them to their schools. Homeschool your children. Find you an ex-educator and rehire them. Rehire them. Educate your children. Women, support your man having a business and thriving business so you can stay home. Be a stay-home woman and raise the kids yourself. You can't trust other people around your kids. Yeah, you want them to be learning, want their experience in life to be a learning experience all day, every day. I used to always assess situations when I was in their presence. And like, damn, you ask a lot of questions. Yeah, because I want to assess what's going on around you so I can give you the game on how to deal with it. You know, they gonna still listen to mama. Mama gonna say you doing everything, but being, the responsible man that you being, they think responsibility is what you tell them it is. What the America has defined as responsible. How the fuck you listen to a person telling you a boy could be a man and a girl could be a boy? What the fuck? That's irresponsible. At some point you're gonna have to cut their ass off and understand the cold reality of it. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. The shit I hear them telling children, oh, I feel for them. And I correct that with right information real quick. And I come from the Bible with it. A lot of your people don't want to hear that. But that's how we was raised. Black people are not with all this new shit. Black people are conservative people. You got groups that's paying people to come in with agendas, and because they know black people are at a certain point, and black people don't understand, you think because a few of us that made it to a certain degree, that don't empower us all. So all them little token ass examples, get that shit out of here. Once I get to the money, get to real money like that, I'm building institutions based off us. Reconnect Africa, might as well get ready. And I ain't talking about them fucking politicians. Connect with the people that's boots to the ground. Politicians ain't nothing but brokers, bro. At least ours is gonna have to come from the grassroots where you teach their ass. You should take your time and listen to the Professor Black troops. You should listen to the Jason Blacks. You should listen to the Ricky Dillons. I ain't saying listen to everything, but eat the meat and spit out the bones. You know what I'm saying? They got information that'll help empower you. Only way you're gonna do something is to be empowered. You need money. I don't really care what you got going on. You ain't got no money, it's only gonna go so far. Yeah, wisdom, that'll guide us, but you don't need money to put into things. Especially if you don't own and operate nothing. A lot of us got trades. We gotta come together, family. Black people gotta come together. We gotta waste our time talking about what the politician ain't doing. Because every second we waste, me, the next person that got a presence, yeah, I want reparations, but the best reparations for me is to see us come together. And every day we get up at 6 in the morning, we meet up at a workplace and we go to work. We run it up. You know what I'm saying? That's how we attack. Attack financially. Or you just waste your time, leave it alone. And everybody doing what they want to do. Our people aren't fucking rude. They just want to party, shake their stinking asses, don't want to take control of shit. Stop shaking your ass, go home, take care of your children. If you don't live with them, still be involved with them. Don't listen to them damn women telling you you can't do this or do that with your children. Make her ass make you believe it. But whatever you're doing, make sure it's being done in righteousness. Look at the prince. He's just in his word. Everybody else just cutting up. They ass cutting up. Children. See, I have my land. They ass to be out there working. We'll be out there working. You know what I'm saying? Taking alternators off. Show them the program from the all data program. walking through the procedures through the book, and we'll be out there doing break jobs. The children will be learning around OG Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell been walking on the floor with mud? What the fuck? You gotta watch. You gotta be very mindful of everything. And you got to be in you're gonna be in teaching mode all your life. I understand some things, but a lot of shit I don't go along with because it's unnecessary. And a lot of people be mad at me because they say I'm too every but a child of God. And I'll be like, really? What I say and do, I do out of love. I ain't out here trying to beat my people down or talk shit about the people like I'm better than the people. Hell no. It's time for the people to come together. I'm 52. I'm not motherfucking 22. Time waits for no man. You ain't got time at 22. Shit. Lord knows we ain't wasting enough time. I ain't gonna say that because we already know it's a hidden hand behind everything to keep you at a certain degree that wants to allow. If you deal with them, they want to allow you. First time you get out of control, they gonna get rid of you. Especially if you chose it. You awaken and you know your value. You know who you are. You know your value, what you bring to the table. You ain't depending on like you going to a workspace. You an automotive technician. You ain't depending on what them people bring to the table. They depending on your work effort, your work ethic. They depending on what you bring. So you gotta understand our value. And I need to get back on these clothes too. I'm having a real problem, but I'm gonna have to reconstruct some stuff. I know my guy like, what the hell, brother? It's all kind of bullshit you and doing even doing this. It ain't gonna just pop out like that. It could be done. And I'm going to get back to it so it can be done before the day out. We're gonna talk shit. We can bump heads in the morning on your way to work. It'll be done. But it's not going according to the way I thought it would go. Then I'm doing my research on the product that I'm using. I'm having second thoughts about that. And I'm like, I don't want to go and I done did. I don't want to go all the way through with it and wind up with a glitch later. Nah, nah, nah. I'm looking at the original product and I know I got what it takes to create it, recreate, and recreate it better. Like the $6 million man, we have the ability to make it better, stronger, and faster. You did? You did? And I know you'll love it. But then it's the process. I had to recreate some shit for real. It's no joke with this. And the problem to me is sitting down and having to recreate size and measure. And I mean, it's like you redesigning the schematic. You get no light. You recreate the foundation. You have to make sure it's sized right, the right font. Then my computer acting up in the process. They don't want to change fonts. Talking about my internet. I'm like, my internet? What's wrong with my internet? Ain't nothing wrong with the damn internet. Everything is activated. Why is my computer acting up? Then I done got mal bugware promotion. I'm like, damn. So they trying to put some. They probably got my stuff all jacked all up on the cloud just so they can sell me some some kinkware where they won't get in, disrupt your system or shut your system down or enter bugs into your system or I'm like I don't care about all that shit. You take it, we're gonna set up something new and start from scratch. I don't give a fuck about all that. Once I put it on the I not understand once I put it on the net, it's in the ether. It's not going nowhere. Anybody can get it and use it. I'm gonna protect that. Oh, we got copyright. People don't respect that shit. Get out of here with that. It's there, it's in the public, that's what it's for. Use it. I may have used some things that's in the public. Might have took a piece or a bit from here or you know or looked at a design or come up with a concept. That's what they call that, copyright infringement. Stop playing. Who the hell told you make rules to govern it? That's the problem. As soon as you try to you bring these issues to your people, that's the first thing. Well, if we vote, man, that's who started the problem. Do you understand? Even from a biblical perspective, you're looking at the scattered people. It's a story. That's what the whole book about: the king, his kingdom, and his people. Others can come in, but that's the nucleus of it, and you can't negate that or break the scriptures that establishes that. And people got to get over that. And black people, you got to come out of that. Exit black people into Hebrew. That's the shirt I'm gonna make. Like Tupac. Exit Tupac into Machiavelli. Them the shirts I'm making. Exit black people into exit Negroes and black people, Negroes into Hebrew Israelites established by God. Anybody want to question that? I have no problem with that because that's an invitation for me to open that book and testify why I believe and to give glory to His name, magnify His name, because it all done by His hand. Ain't no people went and did what happened to us just out the blue. All we gonna do? No, it's biblical in nature. That's what all I be trying to get people to understand. And if you understand that it's biblical in nature, then you know you have the capacity, you have the power, you have the authority by the written word of the King, which is His word, which is the decree. Whatever He speaks is law. It's been decreed. He told you why it would happen and He would uh, how it would be dealt with as in regathering, you know, repatriating you back into that status, back into the and everything that come with it. But that status as His people, His servants, that comes with family. That comes with the ultimate authority down here, especially down here on earth. And Christians don't want to hear that, family. They don't want to hear that. They want to tell you some shit about what the pastor said, and I'm like, womp womp womp. That ain't even gonna fly in this day and age, family. You better open the book because the Most High is dealing with His creation. He's dealing with His people. You know, He's dealing with us. We know who we are. Nobody's asking you this, and this is what society needs to come to grips with, and also the actual people. It's not society; it's the people ourselves that creates the problem by not honoring God's word, which is the truth. Then we have problems, and then we go blaming the white man. Can't blame the white man on this one. You know, we understand that nation was used as a tool, so you got to keep shit. You got to keep it in perspective, as so. And why would you say that, Dwayne? We all the same. We all can love Jesus. Yes, you can love Jesus, but I know He used a tool. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. So that mean somebody going on ships, slave ships. Because why? Egypt represented a time where the Most High told Jacob He would make him a great nation down there. But after so many generations, you had other families of Egypt through their father's bloodline that didn't like what was going on in Egypt with Egyptians and the Hebrews. Two different people now. These are not the same people. They didn't dig what was going on with that paradigm. And they came in and overthrew the Pharaoh that was favorable to the Hebrews. And that's where you have when the Pharaoh told his people, come, let us deal wisely with them before they outgrow us in numbers. Because why? They are mighty people. They were outgrowing them. And it's reminiscent of what you see today. We the people. They say we few in numbers, but I beg to differ. Our people reproduce at a faster rate than any other nation. Yeah, they killing us. A lot of us incarcerated, and A lot of us don't even take the consensus. But I can imagine, I'll guarantee it's more of us than them worldwide. That's bullshit that we the lesser. No, even if we scattered out, it's still more of us. Do you see the might and power of the Negroes in America? Do y'all see how we really get things done? And if we come out of our own heads and just realize that there's a greater hand at work, like the things that did happen that was adverse, there's a greater hand at work, family. Some of your ancestors did, and it's the truth. Y'all, the people of the book, you read about it. You know, I used to read the Bible, and be like, why the children of Israel just don't listen? Why they so hard headed and stiff necked? When you think about it, you look at black folk and look at the things we go through and see. Our people is just as hard headed and stiff necked, Lord, and they know better and still choose not to do better. We'll come with every excuse. You can ask somebody, you know who we are according to the Bible? Oh man, that don't matter. That don't mean nothing. But thank God I don't get a lot of that. That don't matter because as soon as they tell me it don't matter, if they linger on the conversation, you know I'm gonna hit them with it. What you mean it don't matter? It's gonna start mattering from henceforth. You got a brother and you got a friend in Wayne and D. Call me. I'll make it make sense to you. Because what you don't know, the Most High has already bestowed on His people. He said He gonna bring it to remembrance. This book, you got men that they don't even honor, but the Most High do, and it could be proven. You could sit me in front of any. You could sit us, not just me, but the chosen. You could sit us in front of a preacher or in front of a. But you gotta come with the understanding that we base everything on the Bible. And they call it a cult. They call it a cult because they know it's the truth. God's word is not a lie. Man lie, women lie. But the money, but I'm gonna say the money. The word is the truth, family. The Most High can't lie. And if you don't understand, like a lot of people don't understand, I get a lot of brothers tell me that also the Most High speaks through other books fulfilling what was already fulfilled. They don't understand. It was fulfilled when Mashiach came on the scene. Everything required from the time that Adam broke covenant, even before Adam, you have a spiritual realm that's at work. You may not believe it, but it's the truth, family. And you got to come to grips with that because it is the truth. And this time it's fulfilled. Everything that was broken from Adam to the flood, the Tower of Babel, there was rebellion then. We're not looking at sin, we're looking at rebellion from a kingdom's perspective. Then the giving of the covenant to the house of Shem, down to Abraham, Isaac, and then Jacob and the 12 tribes of Israel. So when the Most High sent him into Egypt, it was to make them a great nation, which they did prosper. They grew mightily. But in this case, he said, I'm going to send you again with ships by the way of I spake as a point of discipline. Because you know what happened there when he sent you there. He didn't send you there to be disciplined. He sent you there to make you of a great nation. And with that, others rejected that. Others rejected that because they had hate in their heart for you. It was the Amorite king that overthrew the Egyptian king. In that time, at the end, like after the the first sons of Jacob, the original sons passed. You had a generation coming up after that, and a generation after that. I think it was in the fourth that then they began to cry out because of the affliction that was put on them by not the Egyptians, but that was an Amorite king who had overthrew a Canaanite. These are Canaanites that overthrew Pharaoh. You got to read the book of Jasher, family. You got books with history in it that tells you what went on. I think that's the book of Jasher, chapter 49, when it talks about that time period. I got the books right here in my book. Let me finish this Deuteronomy 20. Well, it's gone now. Let me finish that Deuteronomy 28. Then we'll go. I'll go there. There, okay. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way of where I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. You shall not see your land again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. Where? In that place that will be like the Egypt. That was Africa. Our people was taken out of Africa by our own people, the original inhabitants of the land. They had everything to gain by getting rid of us. Everybody in Africa ain't Hamite. A lot of us were Shemite, and some are still there to this day, family. Still there. You got Ham and Shem in there. Then you got to mix a lot of the sons of Japhet in there. And what was that? What was I about to go? Deuteronomy 28. But if you don't know the backdrop, you'll be stuck. You'll be in confusion. You have to go into Jasher. I believe that was the book of Jasher, where it talks about the story of Joseph, the original 12 that was in Egypt at that time. Book of Jasher, chapter 46. Let me see. In those days, Joseph was still confined in the prison house in the land of Egypt. At that time, the attendants of Pharaoh were standing before him, the chief of the butlers. It goes into the war where it talked about King, I believe that king name was Maclamir. It talks about him, how he overthrew the Egyptian king that was favorable to the children of Israel and their families. But by him being overthrown came another king. Let's bring it out. Let me bring it out. Let me show you where I get this from. Yeah, okay. Okay, Jasher 46. I don't think that's it. I don't pay attention to nothing. What little man? I'm gonna have to go down. Look, that was little man. Jasher. Jasher 49. Hmm. I got to get this chapter. Jasher Jubilee. go. Jubilees, chapter prosperity of Israel and Egypt, death of Joseph, war between Egypt and Canaan, during which the bones of all the sons of Jacob except Joseph are buried at Hebron. Egypt oppresses Israel because they had another king there. I'm gonna read this. It's Joshua 49. For Jubilees chapter 46, where it gives you the backdrop and it shows you. It gives us a more vivid, clear picture of what really happened in the land of Egypt between the Egyptians and the children of Israel, but not the Hebrews, but not just the Egyptians, because you had other sons of Ham, like the Canaanites. Remember, Canaan was his son. And that even goes to show, like with Brother Ron Dalton, with the issue he take with people saying that little strip of land is Israel, when I understand, I see it clearly what he's saying. You go in Ezekiel 38, you see all that playing out right there in Africa, right now, with the nations, everything to a T. But they want to argue him and shut him down because they've been on that from the start, because they knew what would come afterwards. I don't have to wait and see when I got the books and I know what you're searching for already. You know what we searching for. You know it's going to be revealed like this. We go in Genesis 46, 47, 48, around that time when Jacob, it began in 45, because remember, Pharaoh sent a wagon down there. Pharaoh and Joseph. But when you go in Jubilees and them Jashers, it's gonna give you the backdrop. I was just sitting here just looking at Jasher, saying, was it Jasher 46? No, it's it's Jubilees 46. But even Jasher, it talks about Joseph's enslavement, how he was sent into Egypt through his uncles. It was an Ishmaelite. That's his bloodline. That's his uncle. That's his dad's brother. And who else? Oh no, his granddaddy brother. Isaac is his granddaddy, and Ishmael is Isaac's brother. And remember, Joseph was sold to the Ishmaelites. It was the Ishmaelites who bought him, and that's who sold him to the Egyptians, which were Hamites. So the point I'm making is here, in this time period, you even see Canaan and his children on the scene, and it's a lot of arguing about. So we understand wherever it is at, Canaan is right there in that land with the rest of the sons of Ham, like the Egyptians, the Philistines. The Philistines are sons of Egyptians. You know what I'm saying? Go read Genesis 10. It'll help you understand. That's the table of nations. Philistines is somebody. These are children of Egypt. But you go into Jubilees 46, I believe these are historical accounts that are spoken of in the Bible, and therefore I use them. And let the word be true and every man a lie. And it is so. Now I'm going to go on this Jubilees 46 to show you it was another king. It's already in my head. I know this because I've been studying it for years. But it was another king that rose, as you see, I read. War between Egypt and Canaan. Canaan is Egypt's brother. These are sons of Ham. But Canaan overthrew Egypt. And that's when all hell broke loose against the children of Israel. After that, you go into certain verses, Egypt oppresses Israel. What y'all doing, little man? Hold on, let me go get little man. Let him come down here. What they doing, man? Come on, here, man. want to make a video. Say, what y'all on up here? Come on, man. You up here? Come in here. Come on, man. What is you doing, boy? Come here. Come on. I'm making a video, Chick. You wait. You into everything, ain't you, boy? Look at you. Jesus. You gonna take something from me? Just two guys. Yeah. That's what's up. Get that money, man. Yeah. Now back to what I was saying.
You make myself of a shirt and pants.
Some pants too. We have to get to it, and you have to remind me, because I forget. I got 8 shirts I'm doing right now. You just gotta remind me. I can make anything. What you got in your mouth, boy? Huh, man? Don't put them in that bed. Put them on the floor. What you doing? What you doing? Your mama? Come here, man. It's your mama. Where you jump, nigga? Hey, yeah, I've been everywhere watching dishes, making videos. I'm all on public. I'm a superstar. Alright, man. Bye-bye, man. Bye-bye, man. Go ahead. Now, back to this Genesis. I can get back to it. Excuse me, y'all. Gotta take a moment of break, a quick break. Gotta take a quick break right quick. Yeah, grandbaby. Genesis 46, backdrop. It's been an hour. We're gonna get an hour when we're gone. Genesis 46. And it came to pass that after Jacob died, the children of Israel multiplied in the land of Egypt. And they became a great nation. And they were of one accord in heart. So that brother loved brother, and every man helped his brother. And they increased abundantly and multiplied exceedingly 10 weeks of years, all the days of the life of Joseph. So you see, when the Hebrews got there, they prospered. Verse 2. And there was no Satan nor any devil all the days of the life of Joseph, which he lived after his father Jacob. For all the Egyptians honored the children of Israel all the days of the life of Joseph. You hear that? Verse 3. Jubilees chapter 46, verse 3. So, according to Genesis 45 and 46, the Most High told Jacob to go into Egypt, and there he will make of him a great nation. Now I'm reading in Jubilees, which is some of the historical accounts, but they're in books that were taken out and deemed non-canonical by who? The Greeks and the Romans. So we don't listen to them. We diving in and seeing what the word is saying, and if it lines up with scripture, that's what it is. Verse 3. And Joseph died being 110 years old. 17 years he lived in the land of Canaan, and 10 years he was a servant, and 3 years in prison, and 80 years he was under the king, ruling all the land of Egypt. So before Jacob even got there with his 11 sons and their children and all their belongings, we understand by Joseph being in that land and being made a ruler in that land, and they understood that here this was a Hebrew man. And Pharaoh and his people still loved Joseph because Joseph was an upright man in all his dealings. Remember, Joseph rose to fame because the God of our Elohim was able to interpret dreams that they Pharaoh and so-called gods couldn't. While all these people talking about, oh, Jesus went to Africa to learn The way in this, no, he could have went there because our people were there, the Hebrew Israelites, and that was a known place where we get went. But he didn't go there to learn nothing mystical. When you have the word, he is the express word of the Father. What can men teach him? He came already suited. The Bible that you read is already done if you understand. But if you listen to men with their doctrines, you will be lost. You will be forever learning and never coming to the knowledge of truth. Christ came to fulfill the thing. So if he came to fulfill the thing, wasn't nothing to relearn. Yeah, he learned a lot of things as a human, what the human had to experience and go through. But did that alter who he was? No. And his power, we was waiting on his power to be revealed. We already know the power was in the earth because the power had been in our ancestors. They didn't use European doctrines and all those things to justify their purpose in representing the kingdom of heaven here on earth. Hell no. Our ancestors used more of a divine way which connected us through animals, through things that you really actually read in the Bible, through the solar systems. Then you have a lot of planting and harvesting. You have a lot of animals raised. The things that we read about and see in the Bible, you see in actuality in Africa, and the things that happen to his people, you see on his people that were scattered out of Africa, and some that are still in there. And you may ask, well, what they doing in Africa if they ain't Africans? Remember, the land of Canaan was given to them. That's why they kept sojourning down into Africa. Even before Abraham, you know? Well, during Abraham, because Abraham's dad, Terah, was still over in Chaldea. Chaldea is around ancient Babylon. That's in that area, what they call the Middle East, that Iraq, Iran area. Now back to Jubilees chapter 46, verse 3, where we get the backdrop on Genesis. A lot of Genesis that we don't see being talked about and fulfilled, you can see in the book of Jubilees and the books like Jasher. You can get that backdrop on the history there. And I mean, I'll be having fun in it. I got 7 minutes. Let me bring this out. And Joseph died being 110 years old. 17 years he lived in the land of Canaan. Y'all hear that? We go on to verse 4. I read that. And he died, and all his brethren, and all their generation. And he commanded the children of Israel before he died that they should carry his bones with them when they went forth from the land of Egypt. Verse 6. What up? Verse 6. And he made them swear regarding his bones, for he knew that the Egyptians would not again bring forth and bury him. Pull that door up for me, thanks. In the land of Canaan. For Macamaron, king of Canaan. Didn't I say that? King Macramon is Macamaron. Macamaron. Not Macmaron, Macamaron. Makamaron. Macamaron. King of Canaan. He's a Canaanite. While dwelling in the land of Assyria, fought in the valley with the king of Egypt and slew him there. So you have Canaan killing the his Egyptian brother. He killed his cousin, slew him there, and pursued after the Egyptians to the gate of Ermon. Verse 7. But he was not able to enter, for another, a new king, had become king of Egypt, and he was stronger than he. And he returned to the land of Canaan, and the gates of Egypt were closed, and none went out, and none came into Egypt. And Joseph died. Okay, this is another king that popped up. Okay, he was not able to enter. It was a new king out of Egypt that rose. But we understand this king, this Canaanite, Macramon, king of Canaan, he killed the Egyptian king. But he was, okay, verse 7. Well, he was, okay, that's how it go. it was another king out of Egypt that rose. But this king didn't know the children of Israel, and he didn't deal favorably with them, just like you see them dealing with us here. Same difference. Verse 7, but he was not, one little man crying, but he was not able to enter, for another, a new king, had become king of Egypt, and he was stronger than he. And he returned to the land of Canaan. That's King Macromon. And the gates of Egypt were closed. He couldn't enter because of this new king. And none went out and none came into Egypt. Verse 8. And Joseph died in the 46th Jubilee, in the 6th week, in the 2nd year. And he buried him in the land of Egypt. And all his brethren died after him. And the king of Egypt went forth to war with the king of Canaan in the 47th Jubilee, in the 2nd week, in the 2nd year. And the children of Israel brought forth all the bones of the children of Jacob, save the bones of Joseph. And they buried them in the field, in the double cave in the mountain. And most of them returned to Egypt, but a few of them remained in the mountains of Hebron, and Amram, thy father, remained with them. So all Israel didn't go back to Egypt. From this account, yes, a majority did, but there was as it say, some remained in the mountains of Hebron. Where is Hebron? You gotta look it up. I believe it's in Saudi Arabia. And Amram, thy father, remained with them. And the king of Canaan was victorious over the king of Egypt, and he closed the gates of Egypt. So the Canaanites did subdue the Egyptians. Let's see how this plays out. And he devised an evil device against the children of Israel. So it was the king of Canaan, like I said. That king Macromon didn't make it in. Another king of Egypt rose, who was stronger, but then he got subdued by another king, and most of them returned to Egypt, but the few of them remained in the mountains of Hebron, and Amram, thy father, remained with them. And the king of Canaan was victorious over the king of Egypt. And he closed the gates of Egypt, and he devised an evil device against the children of Israel, of afflicting them. And he said unto them, so it was the king of Canaan that did that to the children of Israel. And he said unto the people of Egypt, behold, the people of the children of Israel have increased and multiplied more than we. Come, let us deal wisely with them before they become too many, and let us afflict them with slavery before war come upon us, and before they too fight against us. Else they will join themselves unto our enemies and get them up out of our land, for their hearts and faces are towards the land of Canaan. And he set over them taskmasters to afflict them with slavery, and they built strong cities for Pharaoh, Pithom and Ramses, and they built all the walls and all the fortifications which had fallen in the cities of Egypt. And they made them serve with rigor. And the more they dealt wisely with them, the more they increased and multiplied. And the more they dealt evilly with them, the more they increased and multiplied. And the people of Egypt abominated the children of Israel. And here come Moses. Man, that was a deep story, family. But going to the book of Jubilees, it's going to touch on the... hey, man, y'all better stop jumping up off that motherfucking bed before I jump on your ass. Excuse my French. Stop jumping on the bed, bro. That ain't no jumping pad. You better learn how to walk. Excuse me. Okay, it's been an hour. And that's my time. It's my time to shine. We shining with the truth out there. That's how we coming for a bold like lion. Why? Because that's the message that's going forth. Shalom, peace, and blessings. I'll see you soon. I don't know who one of y'all did.